Okay, this is going to be a short video, as you can see by the time-wise. You need to graph the equation. There's really only one way to do this, okay? You have this equation, x equals -4. Now, all the equations we've graphed so far had a y and an x. Here's what you're going to put on top of this graph here, just a little note to yourself. The y is not here. When it's not here, just put 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, just trust me on this. Now, what letter is there? X. You're going to make 3 coordinates. Now, you can make however many you want. I usually just do 3 to get the point across. The letter that is there is always equal to the same number in every coordinate, okay? Every xy coordinate. So all your x's are -4s. Now the one that's not there, we'll just have that be 1, 2, 3. Now why is it 1, 2, 3? It doesn't have to be. It can be 4, 5, 6. It can be -1, -2, -3. I pick 1, 2, 3 because it's easy, okay? So you're plotting them. So x, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but you got to go to +1 on the y. Back to the middle, -4, now you're going up to 2. Back to the middle, -4, now you're going up to 3. So you could have done 4, 5, 6, you end up with the same line, okay? Now, there was a time where we did like slopes. We found 2 coordinates and found the slope, and we had got this weird thing where it was undefined. That's what a line looks like when the slope is undefined, okay? Undefined slope. Label that, please, okay? Okay, now I'm going to go over another one. Y equals 6. The y's there, but now the x is not here. The graph's going to look, the process is still the same, but the graph's going to look different than that does, okay? Because you notice this, every point on this line has an x coordinate of -4, okay? You're always at -4 on the x line, okay? It's called a constant graph. Okay, so x is not here. So put 1, 2, 3, continuation. Now let's make 3 coordinates, and you can make however many you want, not just one though. Let's focus on the letter that is there, y. That means y is always at 6, no matter what the x is, 6, 6, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, okay? So positive, negative on x. Now y, positive, negative. So 1, 6, forward 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 1, 6. If you want to label it, great. 2, 6. So now I go to 2 on x, up 6 for y. That would be 2, 6. Okay. Then 3, 6. Well, I go forward 3, up to 6. Okay. Now that line looks a little bit different. Okay. Now it's straight like this one is, but now it goes horizontally because you're always at 6 on the y-axis, okay? You're always at 6, okay? This is one where the slope is 0, okay? So we're getting those weird things where we did y minus yx minus x, and sometimes we get 0 on bottom, and then we divide on the calculator. It said error undefined. Well, that's what a line with an undefined slope actually looks like. That's what a line with a slope of 0 actually looks like, okay? It's everywhere, but you are constantly in the same place on the x-axis here. Here you're constantly at 6 on the y-axis, okay? All right, next one, x equals -3. So y is not here. So that can be whatever. I usually go 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay, now we're going to make our coordinates, and the focal point is on the letter that is there, the one letter that is there. It's x, and it has an equal of -3, so -3 goes in for all the x's, and since y isn't here, we'll just have that be whatever, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so x positive and negative, and then y positive and negative. Okay, so negative 3, 1. So I go 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. So that's your negative 3, 1. You can put the label, I don't care. Negative 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, up 2. Okay, negative 3, 1. So that's your graph, okay? You see what the graph is clearly doing. You're always at negative 3 on the x-axis all the way through here, okay? That's an undefined slope, okay? And then the last one, y equals 14. So we're going to make 3, so x, this time it's x is not here. So that means x can be whatever, okay, in these coordinates. You want to use 3 coordinates, okay? Okay, so y, that is here, 14, 14, 14, and let's just put the x as 1, 2, 3. We run into a little problem here, but it's easy to fix. On x, positive, negative. Now I can get to 1 on x, but the problem is with the y, I got to get up to positive 14. So the y has got to be numbered by 2's, the x by 1's, okay? So I go forward 1, and then I can still have this be worth 1. So here's 1, and then y being 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then 2, 14, then 3, 14, and there's your graph. Now that is an example with a slope of 0, because I'm always at 14 on the y-axis, because I went by 2's.